For those that don't know already, your boy 50 Cent is beefing with your boy Meek Mill. Now, I don't know how the hell this beef started, but they've been going at it on social media. I mean, they've been really going ham. A lot of things have been said that just should not have been said, that just weren't good for hip hop. It's a lot of Twitter fingers, and, or as Meek Mill likes to call himself now, Insta fingers. At the Drake named him Twitter fingers, and everybody made fun of him for weeks about it. Now Meek Mill is calling himself Insta figures. Anyways, it got to a point where 50 Cent was posting so many funny memes on Instagram and things like that, that Meek Mill was like, look, how about this? How about we donate some money to Flint, Michigan to handle this contaminated water crisis instead of beefing on the internet with each other like a couple of idiots. You know, and 50 even clowned him about that. So these dudes were playing dirty up there on the internet, boy. They, like, you would never know that this is like a couple of like 30-year-old dudes on the internet talking to each other. You know, they weren't talking business, they were just talking straight foolishness. 50 Cent was the main agitator or whatever, but Meek Mill ended up coming back and saying some crazy stuff, and I think that Meek Mill was to a point where he wanted to get physical with 50. I really think so. Anyways, the game chimed in with his definition of beef. First, he posted a meme which read, and I quote, "What's beef? Beef is when you shoot your enemies in a tweet. Beef is when you back and forth memes for a week. Beef is when he IG you. You respond on IG too." Wow, that should be a song, because that's of course a remix of the Notorious B.I.G.'s What's Beef. Anyways, Game goes on to say, and I quote, "So this is what it comes to these days? Outside of Tupac and B.I.G. dying because their beef got out of control due to the media blowing it out of proportion, and us as people adding fuel to the fire with the whole East Coast, West Coast bullshit, hip-hop beefs were healthy and consisted of rap battles between dope MCs like the legendary KRS-One and Busy B beef, the Nas and Jay-Z beef, the Real Roxanne and Roxanne Shante beef, the Ice Cube and NWA beef, Bone Thugs and the Dog Pound beef, G-Unit and Murder Incorporated, shit, even me and 50's beef, and the list goes on." Wait, didn't somebody get shot in the beef between Game and 50? Didn't somebody get shot in the leg over there in New York at Hot 97 or something? Anyways, and the list goes on. Back when your whole neighborhood and city got behind you and supported you. But now, so much of this bullshit going around, it's even hard for me not to get sucked into the social media way of beefing. And even though some of these memes be funny as fuck, why do they determine who won a rap battle? What the fuck happened to real hip hop and the classic way of handling rap feuds? Never thought I'd see the day when rap beefs were won over iPhone applications and shit. We went from learning from and respecting the OGs to learning from and depending on IGs. Laughs out loud. Rap all fucked up, and ninjas is getting more weird in this shit as the followers pile up. But hey, since we fighting with emojis these days, thought I'd end my rant with mine. Then he posted a video game controller emoji. Now go flood Baller Alert or Shade Room with it when they post this, cause that's what it boils down to these days. 100. Hashtag keyboard killers. Computer emoji. Hashtag ether. Hashtag the bridge is over. Hashtag takeover. Hashtag wanksta. Hashtag no Vaseline. Hashtag hit 'em up. Hashtag 300 bars to name a few. Hashtag will the real MCs please stand up? End quote. Wow. This is really interesting. He shouted out Baller Alert and the Shade Room. As you can see, he didn't shout out that fuckboy Meat Magazine with his bitch ass. I mean, he never gets shouted out by the celebrities. Celebrities don't give a fuck about Meat Magazine. That dude is just a straight up fuckboy. I can't stand him. That blogger from hell. I'll put his motherfucking flames out. Fuck Meat Magazine. He's a corny, non-funny. He sounds white. He sounds gay. Hey, all that shit they say about him is true. Fuck Meat Magazine. Fuck him in the ass with big meat. Punk motherfucker. If I ever see Meat Magazine in person, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my hand in my pants, dig in my booty, and I'm gonna flick something at him right at his eye. Fuck Meat Magazine. Meat Magazine. Wait, I am Meat Magazine. What the fuck am I talking about? I feel stupid now. Anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Wait, I almost forgot to give my damn opinion, Jesus. I got sidetracked. I got distracted like a mudgerfudger. This is why I should not be doing shit and recording at the same damn time. Anyways, what do I think about what the game said? Well, you know, I agree with him to some degree, but he's a big fucking hypocrite because the game stays in some internet beef. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He sits up there posting memes and shit like that about 40 Glock all of the time. You know, that's his battle rap campaign nowadays himself. He needs to go make another 300 bars instead of posting memes and pictures and whatnot of 40 Glock, the dude who sued him and won. But then he even talks shit about that. Hell, the game deserves the title Twitter Fingers or Insta Figures more than Meek Mill does, in my opinion. To tell you the truth, that dude stays in some internet beef. So I just think it's funny that the game would say that, but whatever. I guess he's trying to maybe expand and change his ways now. No, of course he's not. He's just saying this because he was in his self-righteous feelings at the moment when he typed that. But he'll go back to acting a fool and making us laugh with him and Adam once again, because 50, Game, Meek, they're all some damn fools. You know, 50 happens to be the funniest as far as like purposely trying to be funny. The Game makes me laugh when he posts those real nasty, disgusting messages about what he'll do to a woman. That shit is funny as hell. He'd be like, yeah, then I pull down your panties, homie. Then I come over there. Then I put my elbow in dark places, homie. And just weird shit that he be talking. It's stupid, but it's funny as hell sometimes. Anyways, this is all my opinion. What's yours? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Have you noticed that no YouTubers ever try to beef with me? You want to know why? You may be saying because, man, they're not trying to match intellects with you. No, they don't want to fuck with me because I'm a fuck boy and I'm a nobody and nobody knows my name. Biatch.